A warm good evening to everyone. So today, along with my advisor, I would like to present about the dynamics of digital twin in prefabricated construction. We'll be discussing about the approaches, challenges, and requirements. So for the next few minutes, we'll be discussing about the introduction, followed by the digital twins in PC. It's merely an introduction to digital twins in PC, and of course, the research approach, what we use here, following with the analysis and discussions and conclusions. So the introduction deals with the research background, research problem, and the research objectives. As everyone knows, traditional construction is often criticized with the low productivity, extended timelines, subpar performances, poor sustainable nature. So to tackle these shortcomings, we have the modern method, prefabricated construction, which is often fabricated at the offsite and assembled on-site. This method, although it was established after the post-World War II, but it became prevalent in 2010s, which addresses the limitations of traditional construction. But even if it addresses the traditional construction shortcomings, it has its own limitations. So these limitations can be mitigated with the technology integrations such as BIM, AI, and IoTs, digital twins for real-time monitoring, predictive analysis, and of course for critical decision making. Using the cyber physical systems could be a major technological integrations that could help the prefabricated construction evolution. So what's digital twin? It's a digital model mirroring a physical entity with real-time data exchange and accurate reflections of each other's states. For instance, the physical and digital state. DT can enhance the real-time monitoring, design, optimization, and of course maintenance with remote operations with the use of physical and virtual worlds. DT represents a mature evolution of BIM, which improves the responses to complex scenarios in PC through the integration of CPS, which is cyber physical systems, which includes a lot of sensors. So what is our research problem and objectives? As mentioned, it states the dynamics of digital twins in PC. So of course, DT has been introduced for product lifecycle management at the beginning, but gained a lot of importance in all the industries, of course, in construction as well. With respect to the prefabricated construction, maybe the integration started in 2010s, but due to its effectiveness in the complex project management scenarios. Despite its advancements, the focus remains on the application-specific implementations, and which highlights a critical gap in the comprehensive understanding of DT in PC. So our research objectives are to bibliometrically analyze the status of DT applications in PC with the understanding of level of integrations and approaches in PC to identify the challenges and their requirements. So digital twins in PC, the rise of IoT and advancements in AI and machine learning have significantly expanded the application of DT in construction, especially in logistics, supply chain, and design simulations and energy optimizations. This graph can clearly says the application of DT over the years in various industries. I mean, especially the engineering industries. Here, as mentioned, publications of engineering is in the violet, whereas in the publication of construction, the orange, which represents 15% of total publications with respect to DT in the engineering domain. So DT in PC, which enhances the efficiency, sustainability, streamlining the design, manufacturing, and other stages. A comprehensive overviews in this field are scarce, as I already mentioned. So few papers like Sheep and Pan proposed a basic integration framework, while others like Evo et al. Focused narrowing on supply chain carbon emissions using DT. So the existing literatures, which includes Zhou et al., which discusses the digital technologies in PC, which underscores the extensive and holistic review of DT sector in PC. So these are the fundamental components of DT in PC. For instance, physical assets, digital replica, which is a mirror model, simulations and modeling, feedback loops. So how it interacts with each other components. So the research approach for the data acquisition, we depend on the Scopus database to extract the related articles due to its comprehensive coverage. The step one is literature collection from the Scopus database, and number two is bibliometric analysis using VOSviewer, which is a free tool and widely applied tool, and followed by the systematic analysis where we discuss about the conceptual frameworks and challenges and requirements, which is based on content analysis. So the research method, as we said, we use the bibliometric analysis and in-depth content analysis. Why do we need to do this? Because mixed reviews can remove the bias of results. So coming to the analysis and discussions, first we'll go the bibliometric analysis. We discuss the co-occurrence of keywords which can bring out the research themes. As said, digital twin which ranks first with the 25 occurrences and 11 links, which demonstrates a total link strength of 22, which is the highlight, which highlights the DT's potential role and frequent association with the other keywords. The list of keywords is stated here with its occurrence, links, and link strength. So the other notable keywords are modular construction, which is kind of another form of prefabrication, with the construction industry, architectural design, and PC. So this reflects their integral relationship with DT in streamlining the design and construction methodologies. So apart from that, BIM emerges a crucial facilitator, evidenced by 6 occurrences and a link strength of 6, which highlights the role of enhancing digital presentations. So link strengths, which has decision making robotics in PC. Of course, it's a modern technology again. So coming to the geographical distribution, China, Hong Kong, United States holds a lot of publications with respect to DT in PC. So the list of countries and their publications links are listed here with their networks. So the United Kingdom and Australia noted for their ongoing research engagements with strong international focuses, but only few countries are contributing towards this field, suggesting to have a good improvement on this field on all over the world. So coming to the key contributors, like prominent authors, George, Yoshua, and Ray have the center of robust collaborations with 4 publications, followed by Ming and Chinlai. They have strong connections within themselves. But to say the network shows a lot of missing connections. So there should be a need for a network of collaborations so that the experts from various worlds can come together to make contributions towards this area. So coming to the objective oriented, there are different technologies that has been integrated, and for the various requirements it has been integrated. So the objectives of DT in PC has been distributed as mentioned here. The paramount objectives: efficiency optimization. The main reason for applying DT in PC is efficiency optimization with 17 articles and with significant contributions, followed by the blockchain technologies, innovations in R&D with 8 articles. Of course, life cycle management and risk mitigations are also well presented, followed by the quality and safety related objectives. Regarding the sustainable practices, studies like Ewe et al. Analyze the carbon emissions in DT-enabled supply chains, which can advance the sustainability efforts. Coming to the methodological connections, DT has been often integrated with other technologies like BIM, IoT sensors, artificial intelligence, machine learning, VR, blockchain, and so on. So BIM, of course, we said already, BIM has the prominent role in the integrations, followed by the core technologies like IoT and sensors, which is the main part of DT. And then for the analysis and integrations, we have the artificial intelligence and machine learning techniques. Some of the emerging technologies or emerged technologies in other fields and in construction like AR, VR, blockchain, cloud computing has been bringing up unique advantages like enhanced visualization, secure data transactions, and precise analysis. So this we propose a conceptual framework for the stage-wise integrations. First, design and planning, followed by the fabrication, logistics, and transportation. Next is assembly and construction with quality control. So these are the various stages where we can apply the DT in PC. So there are few challenges that we want to share here. First is data management, because we need to have a lot of data which we need to manage it properly. And then interoperability and scalability. Of course, BIM is often discussed about the interoperability natures, and we need to have a proper scalability as well. Coming to the technical and financial issues, which require specialized knowledge and significant investments, which may deter small enterprises. Some of the requirements that we want to mention is like standardization and quality, followed by the infrastructure and analytics, connectivity and user interface, and of course education and compliances. There are less education towards the DT, and there is a strong need for research and development, especially in prefabricated constructions. So to conclude our presentation, a bibliometric analysis reveals the dominant research themes as we presented: geographical distributions and leading scholars, followed by the content analysis, which discussed the objective-oriented and methodological integrations. And we proposed a data integration framework across PC phases and stressed the need for standardization, robust data management, and scalable solutions. Some of the limitations of our study, which we want to mention, is like we use the Scopus database, which may not cover all the articles and reports. And there should be a future research should include additional emerging publications for a broader scope. There should be more focus on empirically validating DT models in PC, because most of the study they just propose the models, not validation is properly done. And to have a scalable solutions and conductive comprehensive economic and environmental data security analysis to address the key gaps and enhance the sustainability of DT applications in PC. So we would like to acknowledge Ministry of Education and NSTC of Taiwan for funding this project. Here are the references. And thanks everyone. You can contact us with our address.
All right, thank you, Veera.